What's good, people? This is 20 Talk 20 on a special Wednesday night. You know why? We'll tell you after. This is your boy Erm B. On your screen is Steph, the Oracle.
What's up? How are ya?
Andre, aka Dirty.
Deuces. What's up?
And my guy, Party J, aka Gems.
What's up, peoples? How we doing today? How's everybody feeling?
Feeling great. Feeling fantastic because it's not Monday.
And
Why you always gotta bring that shit up?
It's not Monday, so I feel awesome.
Well, to
Amen.
me, it's my Sunday.
oh,
Tomorrow's my Monday.
Damn.
Woo. Man, so look, we're gonna do what we need to do, and we're gonna do it pretty quickly. Before we start, you know how we start, but if you don't know, you've been living under a rock. Right
Here we go
there.
again.
Steph, let them know where they can find us at.
Absolutely. You guys can always find 20 Talk 20 podcast. You find us here on all the platforms. We're here on Restream. We're on YouTube. We're on Facebook. We're on Twitch. You can also find us on X. The
Look at the
Reds.
merch. Look at the merch.
Who got the merch?
Look
Look at the merch. Look at the merch. Oh, you gotta show
Let
the
me see the
people. You
back.
gotta show
Let me
the
see the
people.
back.
You gotta see the back.
Yeah,
Oh.
boy.
And also, you guys don't forget you can find us on Spotify and on Apple Podcasts. Again, follow us on IG if you want to collaborate, talk to us. You want to come on the show? Come on, stop playing. Come on, let us know.
Merch looking fresh there, Ern.
Hey, look, I inspired the movement, but there's another Aries in the building who went hard and fast. Pause. Steph, the Oracle, just said, "Nah, we're doing these shirts now. Send your money. Say less." And they feel great. You know, when you get something new, you be like, "Ooh, I can't wait to try it on." When I put this on, I ain't gonna lie, my feet was like hovering. I was like, what's happening to me?
Damn, I would have ordered them sooner than shit.
So you know, we making steps though. We're doing the damn thing. Again, progress is progress when we keep going. You know, let's not stop. Let's keep the party going. So before we start, we just forgot to talk about it real quick. We're all Knicks fans here. Dre got the Knicks hat on. I don't know if you guys heard, but people were basically saying, "Hey, Knicks, fuck off. Get away from our coach."
Yo.
All day today. It's been unbelievable. I mean, rightfully so.
Yeah.
Some of these coaches are not on the block. Jason Williams not on the block. The coaches for Atlanta is not on the block. Minnesota coach is not on the block. But yet there was like, I was wondering if we could talk to them just for 10 minutes. That's it, just for 10 minutes about some things. They said, fuck off. Enough is enough. You know? So Dre kept talking about it. We just need a new coach overall, right? We just need somebody who needs an opportunity. So who do you guys got? Who do you guys thinking about for a new coach overall? Like, even if it was a player, who's the coach that y'all want?
I would say Sam Cassell. I would take Sam
I say that
Cassell.
all the time.
Who said it first?
Who said it first, though?
Who did say it first?
You did.
You did.
I did say it first, right?
This guy right here.
Sam Cassell.
This motherfucker. He said it first.
What about that Villanova guy? The Villanova.
Jay Wright?
Jay Wright?
He retired.
Yeah, he has his own podcast and stuff, so I don't think his own show. So I don't think he's gonna.
Ain't no point in doing that. Getting
He's
stressed
like,
about basketball.
I'm good.
Maybe he might, because he got the Villanova boys, but then again, what if he comes here and then he get traded? One or two of them
Yeah,
get
right.
traded.
Imagine that.
And then he's stuck with just
Yeah.
Jalen Brunson.
Crazy.
We'll make him buy himself out of his contract. Nah, take the money
Right.
back. I don't want it. I'm out. Has the coach ever done that? Like, you know what? I don't want this no more. I'm out. See you later.
Well, you know, these coaches and players, unless they do something really, really bad or some freak accident or something, it's all guaranteed. So
Yeah.
it wouldn't matter. Like, I'm out of here. I quit. All right, here's your money. So
Yeah.
they balance the book really well. Yeah, for stuff like that, But like I said, man, let's just get some fresh blood. These kids are young. Some of them are young. So what happened? What happened?
No, he's laughing. Why
No,
are you
because
laughing?
I was waiting for him to talk. I was gonna show something on the screen.
Oh, go ahead. Go.
Apparently, Carl Anthony Towns has a new tattoo.
Oh my god.
And it's supposed to be like a tramp stamp.
Oh my god.
It says a better version is coming.
There's no shot. There's no shot. That's real.
No shot. Stop it.
There's no shot. That's real.
I don't believe it.
That's
It's
OD.
funny
That's
though. It is
OD.
funny
That's
though.
OD.
It is funny.
That is funny though.
'Cause everyone says that he's zesty, so they're like,
Yeah, he would be.
Oh my
he would,
God,
he would,
it's not me,
get that
Carl.
too.
It ain't me, Cat. I'm not saying
It's not.
that.
It's
Carl!
not us,
I don't
Cat.
believe it one bit.
It's not
Yeah.
me, Carl.
It's not me, Carl.
Yeah.
He
the
said it's not
520
me,
podcast.
Carl.
It's some of
What?
the guys from the 520 podcast with Teague and them. It keeps making fun of this guy. Yo.
Yo,
Oh my
what the-
God.
I ain't gonna lie. I
But
do
that
laugh.
tattoo is funny though. It's fucking hilarious. He got a heart.
Yeah, no,
wires,
that's just ridiculous, man.
old school 2000s tramp stamp.
Yeah, that's exactly what it looked like.
Yo, I fucking can't with y'all.
But man
Oh
goes for a rebound. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
That's like his
And
catchphrase.
all that, and all that.
Really? Really?
Really?
Oh my God, man.
Oh my God, it's so
But
funny.
man, but at the end of the day, man, God willing, the Knicks just made good progress. Like, we gotta wait till after July 2nd or 3rd anyway to even
Yeah.
but they working though. That's what I like to see.
It's good for
But
the city.
anywho, yeah. But
Either way.
anyway, Steph, what do we got cooking? What's up next? What's up?
All
first?
right, so we have a few things. So I just want to say a shout out to my Boricuas this weekend. We had the Boricua Parade. I was like, here.
Ooh,
I'm gonna rep it.
what?
Whoop,
Nice.
What?
Nice.
Boricua, what do you mean? What do you mean?
Nice. Okay.
Come on. This is who's gave me? Oh, it's a birthday present. Yes, a shout out to the birthday present.
Mm.
Just wanted to say hi to that, and also it's Father's Day's weekend, so want to wish you Father's Day, happy Father's Day, especially to my husband.
Aw.
Thank you.
Happy Father's Day.
Bésalo.
Bless
Bésalo.
it up. Mwah.
There we go.
Happy Chulo.
Happy Chulo. Oh, you're so cute. You're so
There
Aw.
it is.
Aw.
All right. No, come on. Enough.
I can't stand y'all. Whatever. And like Aaron was talking about before, the 2012 crew all went to go see Ballerina, so we're gonna definitely be talking about that today.
Nice.
And
And then next week we're gonna be at the Build Expo
that was what we're gonna talk about. So,
Oh yeah.
on
real
Wednesday.
quick, next week Wednesday we're gonna be
Well-
at
well-
the Build Expo, and it's gonna be fun. We're gonna be there to do networking. We're gonna be finding out how we can be better content creators. They're gonna be help with videography. It's gonna be really cool. So we'll do some great content
wait,
for you
can't
guys.
Yeah,
it's
Steph
gonna
and
be
I
some-
will be there both days, and everybody else
Yeah,
probably Wednesday or Tuesday.
and then we'll do a
Either
live
one.
right after. It'll be super fun. We'll show what's going on. So I've been so excited for the
Sweet.
convention next week. So that'll be
Sweet,
super fun.
I believe Ken Karim's gonna be there for both days as well.
I think I'm not sure because I don't know if he has to work, but I think he was trying to go for
For
all
sure
day
Wednesday. For sure
yeah,
Wednesday.
all day Wednesday.
Until
Yeah,
Wednesday.
for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Oh, I'm like,
Okay.
no. It's like we don't know if it's
Hey, you
ours
good?
or somebody else. Yo, why you
Hey,
I'm good.
I fucking can't.
Yo, this block over here.
some goons is kicking down doors. I heard.
No, I'm good. I got my papers.
Okay. Jeez. Man, we got the right
Even that
person.
situation is going crazy right now.
That's,
Oh,
it's very sad.
We thought LA was having riots. There's having some riots
Yeah.
in New York now. Like it's crazy.
Yeah.
People
Yeah.
are crazy, man. Stay
Yeah,
safe.
man.
That's all I gotta say.
Just go to the theater. Just stop fucking around. Just go
That's
to the
it.
theater.
That's it.
Go on Tuesdays. This
Man,
is
you
cheapest
could
day.
get ice. You could get ice getting milk at the store.
Right.
Bro,
Yeah, right.
Literally.
crazy. Just go in the movie theater. They ain't going
Yeah.
there.
You don't know.
Yeah.
You don't know that.
They ain't going to no movie theaters catching people. No, they're not. Everybody in there eating their popcorn, minding their business. Stop it.
Man.
Man, God willing, they don't put a flashlight right in the theater. Is this I-8? There it is.
No.
Yo, how did you know I was here? Like, yeah,
Mr.
God-
Cordero sitting in F number 6.
They don't know that shit.
We
Stop
got
it.
him.
We got
Got him,
Got
boys.
him.
Got him.
Got him.
Hallelujah.
It's like the trailers aren't even finished playing.
Yo,
Right,
that's
Charlie.
crazy. Nah. I
But
mean,
nah,
they'll
that's
see your
good.
ass because I remember you did a post about the theater you went to was completely fucking empty, so they
Oh,
will
I was-
find your ass
No, you
easy.
know what's wild is when I went to after, like, literally, I was like, yes, I got the whole theater to myself watching Ballerina. It's gonna be dope. Like the movie, as soon as the movie starts, like 20 people walk in. I'm like, there goes my private screening. Like
Yeah.
it's like they timed the trailers and everything. Like, all right, 8:45 movie starts, 15-minute trailers, 9 o'clock should be good. And that's when everybody
Perfect.
walked in. I was like,
Yeah,
damn. There goes my private screening. But it was good stuff like that.
That would have been dope though, right?
100%. I was like Tuesday
all
night
by
at 9
yourself.
o'clock by myself.
Order
What?
food just to order food.
That's it,
Like,
right? Yo, the
I'm
White
right here.
Castles. Yeah, bring the White Castles to the back. I'll be good to go.
Give me some chicken rings. Some
Chicken
I'm right in the
rings.
middle.
Yeah.
Stop playing. Stop playing.
Oh, man. But seriously, at the end of the day, God bless those who are going through this ordeal with ICE, man. This is just it's I ain't gonna lie to you, it's real tragic. Either way you look at it, for our government to move the way they're moving, and agree to me just knocking on doors. And I've heard, from social media, just damn near kicking down doors, and it's just like unreal, yo.
They're showing up to I was watching one of the videos on Instagram where they showed up at a graduation, at an elementary school graduation, and all the parents that were undocumented, they fucking left their kids at the school.
Wow.
I didn't see that one. My boys texted me about that. I was like, what? I didn't hear that.
The teacher was crying like that shit is happening, whatever. Like it's legit.
Oh my God.
California, I assume.
No, New York.
Really?
No, New York.
Interesting.
Yeah.
What part?
Flushing.
Wow. But look, God bless. All we can do is pray and believe, and the universe is gonna take care of the good people. You know what I mean?
Hope so.
But Steph,
I'm still waiting for my turn.
Oh my God.
What?
He said the Lord will take care of the good people.
Taking care of you right now, man. Come on, man.
He's blessing us with this.
Let's get into it before Steph crashes out.
Yeah, takes those kisses back
on the love of her life. Steph, what we got cooking, man? What's up first so we could get to it and have some fun here?
Oh, so we're gonna do something really cool. We're going to have our segment is horror movies we will never watch. So I think this is something we want to talk about real quick, right? So what we will never watch. So we're gonna do a swipe right or a swipe left. You decide, and if
let the people know which is
let the people
left
know.
Is what? Left is right, right is no.
Okay, so left is like out of here, like
out of here,
right, and then the right is
bring them in.
Okay, yes.
All right,
it's
and
all
then
cool.
a push is we'll maybe watch it.
Maybe.
Okay,
maybe. And then from here, whoever picked this particular movie will give them a quick explanation as to why they will never watch it, and then we'll take it from there. So I think we're gonna be doing these segments like this. Movies we'll never watch. It could be horror. It could be comedy. It could be any kind of genre. So we'll keep going making these segments because I think these segments are pretty cool, and we'll take it from there.
Yep.
All right. First one up, us. Who suggested this lame ass movie?
That was mine. This is Jordan Peele's movie. I'm gonna swipe left because I already knew I already got spoiled the ending, and like horror movies. Once you know the ending, it's hard to watch it. And not that I was never really a fan of a lot of his movies. I've seen only Get Out, to be fair. But yeah, I'm not gonna watch this movie. Swipe left.
I saw it in the theaters. Swiping left. I mean, I saw it on TV. Swiping left.
I
want to watch it again.
Was it that bad or
it just wasn't?
Was it slow?
Forgettable.
It's forgettable. It's not memorable. I never saw Get Out, so I couldn't compare it from his first movie. So.
Okay. Steph?
Left.
Same situation? Not you don't remember it,
I've never seen it. I don't care to see it. Left. Left.
You earned.
I respect it because y'all know me. I don't watch horror movies like that because I just don't. But I'm just looking at on IMDb. It got a 6.8 out of 10. Metascore is actually at 81, but we've been here before. We've seen some movies who had 80 Metascores and quickly went to DVD, and I'm a fan of Jordan Peele. I've seen
I think he's
I mean, his sketches are Key and Peele sketches
he's phenomenal, but
amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. But you know how it is.
Yeah.
Even though you see a Metascore that looks good, there are moments where you'll take a deep look and then you watch the movie or the show, you'll be like, man, I don't understand why it's that high. It's something I'm trying to figure out. But but for me, I would swipe left, just because that's not my favorite genre anyway. I'm the type of
you don't gotta say more, bro. You don't gotta say more.
You ain't gotta say no more.
You don't gotta say no more.
My man was getting to a spiel.
Yeah, he's getting to a spiel.
No, the spiel. It wasn't even it was a quick spiel because I was just thinking about the movies I've seen in the past. my younger days. That's why I was gonna compare those. So. But after that, yeah. But yeah, I can swipe left.
Next.
Let's get it. What's the next one?
Oh my god, it's another one of my. It's another one of my. First of all, even as a kid, I wouldn't mess with this. So putting it as a movie, I wouldn't even mess with it even more.
Thank you.
Yep,
So I
that's it.
left.
Yep. I guess we're all in agreement. Next.
Yeah.
Let's go left.
Next.
And
Next.
they made 2 of these movies too. That's
Yeah,
the
they made
crazy thing.
2.
They made
Yeah.
2 of those?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, here's another one of mine. See, now this one I'm gonna push because apparently The Conjuring is one of the best horror movies of all, like that whole horror movie series of all time. So
Of all time?
yeah, it's one of the best
It's
ones.
it's on that list that I gave you.
But it's a
Yeah.
few of them, right? I think
It's
Annabelle is part
Conjuring,
of it.
yeah, Conjuring, The Nun,
The
Annabelle.
Nun, they're all on that list.
Yeah, but apparently Conjuring 1 and 2 are probably some of the best horror movies
Better.
of all time.
Yeah,
So
I've heard that too.
in 2025, as I'm diving into this horror movie franchise, I'm definitely going to check these out. So I'm going to give a push to these because I'm definitely going to try to check them out this year.
Okay. I actually saw this one.
Really?
Surprisingly.
And?
20,
Whoa.
It was 2013.
Yeah.
So you thought it was an action flick?
Yeah. So, you know what? So listen. You gotta-
Action flick.
listen.
Stupid.
So you know what it was? It was an actor I was following, Patrick Wilson.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. He was in the Alamo. He sings really well.
And he was in a few good movies. So I said, you know what? There are times you follow the actor or the director or the producer or whatever.
Right.
So I went with it. Vera Farmiga, I'm a big fan of hers.
Yeah, I love her too.
She's awesome. So,
Yeah.
and I'm missing her because I don't get a chance to see a lot of her,
Yeah.
a lot of what she's doing. I don't know. She's been, relaxing, but I'll swipe right. I'll swipe
Yeah.
right for this one.
Okay.
And if you say it's there as one of the best of all time.
It is.
I'm gonna swipe left.
It was on one of the better lists, but me
That's crazy.
I'll push 2.
Same here.
Okay.
I'll
check
push.
them out.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
I always wanted to check it out, but just
Yeah,
Same
I
here.
never
I just
had the
never did,
opportunity.
yeah.
Same.
And I told when I
But
put this
now
one on
it's
my
like,
list.
you know,
Yeah. When I put
it's
this one on my
becoming a
list.
successful franchise. Might as well.
Yeah. And when I told him, they were like, told my movie guy, he was like, I wouldn't tell anybody you haven't seen this movie because it's one of the best movies, horror movies like all the time. So don't let him catch you saying you've never seen it. So I was like, I bet I won't say I'll swipe right, but I'll give it a push and I'll watch it eventually this year.
All right, cool.
Wait a minute. Respectfully, is that how he talks?
Nah.
Oh, okay, because your mannerism changed a lot. So I was like, I wonder why his mannerism changed like that. It was
I had to change
soft.
character, I guess.
Oh, okay.
And scene.
And see. I'm a method actor, something. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I swipe left.
Get it out of your bed. This will be part of my series of watching it. I'll push for now along with this stuff. So go ahead.
I'll swipe left. I'm good.
That lady scares the shit out of me. There's one scene like that scares the shit out of me.
Yeah, I'm good.
This
one,
is it's
The
a
Walking
show
Dead?
instead of a movie, but this is too long. It's like you gotta dedicate a lot of time to this.
So I put this. I'm swiping left with this. I'm putting this up there with like The Walking Dead, Fear the Walking Dead, the Daryl Dixon spinoff, and then the Negan and
Negan.
Oh,
and the Negan
so
spinoff.
also all the spin-offs. I got
Yeah,
you.
like I'm
I
not
got
watching none of that. I gave up halfway through the series. The show just got too boring. Too many filler episodes. I'm never coming back to this ever
But
again.
the comic books are awesome.
Apparently, yeah. So
I read the comic
What
book.
episode though? Jay, what episode season did you stop at?
halfway.
thing.
I saw maybe the season after Negan was introduced. So halfway through that.
Yeah, I'm
halfway
the
through the
same.
year.
Yeah. Was that season 5, season 6?
6 around there, yeah. And it went to like 10, didn't it?
Yeah, like no, I thought it was 12.
Oh my
know.
god.
Never seen it.
Yeah.
Left.
That's
Thank you.
That's crazy.
Well, I'll go right because I've heard good things up
Yeah.
until exactly what you said.
Oh
Season 6.
my
It was just
goodness. This the Mark Wahlberg one?
Yeah.
Bro,
Who
this,
put me on the
movie,
list?
this movie was good.
Yeah,
this is
that's
right.
right.
Okay, no, I
That's
think
a
I put
swipe
this.
right.
I thought I put this
Right.
by mistake because it wrote fear, and I was like, I didn't understand what it mean. Walking Dead, fear, spinoffs, and
No,
I was
that's
like, oh,
perfect.
is
This
he was
actually
talking
works
about
out
the movie
perfect.
Fear? And I was like, really? And I was like,
This is actually
okay.
good.
I
actually just
fucking
seen-
lo-
I
I
seen this movie
fucking
like
love
2
this
years-
movie.
within the
Fear
last
is
Yeah,
one of
this
my
is
favorite
awesome.
movies.
I only
Yeah.
seen the movie just recently, within the last few years. Mad good.
Yeah, yeah. Absolutely.
Somebody said
I fucking love
somebody
this
said
movie.
Marky Mark was playing himself.
Accurate.
Somebody back in the day, I was like, "Yo, come on, man!"
That's
This,
wild.
this came out
Yeah,
too
yeah,
around the
that's
same
my fault.
time. The Hand That Rocks the Cradle.
Yeah.
That one was good too.
I don't know. I love that. Oh my god, what is Oh shit, what's her name?
What's that? 94.
It came out in the 90s, bro. I remember that.
Jesus Christ, I forgot.
That movie
Hannah
was good
Russell.
though.
Rebecca Mahon. I'm saying it wrong.
Yes. I think you're saying it.
92.
Yeah.
Rebecca De
And-
Moroni.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm
Mornay.
saying.
De Mornay. De Mornay, right?
I was like saying it wrong. I was like, shit.
92.
Hey,
God
and
damn.
if you had your little crushes here and there, Reese Witherspoon was introduced to us.
What about Reese without her
man.
spoon?
Reese without her spoon.
Yeah, because her spoon was taken in that movie, son. I was like, yeah. That roller coaster scene, son. I was like, God damn.
Right.
This is crazy shit.
Right.
hilarious.
That's hilarious.
Swipe right. Here we
Right,
go.
right, though. Swipe
You
Yeah,
all
right.
for
swiping
sure.
right on this?
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is good. This is good for sure. Oh my lord.
Swipe left.
To me, left.
This back in the day during the hype of this, they were really good. Like I was in the
I'm good.
hype. I watched every year Sharknado 1. I think I stopped at
Sharknado.
4.
As soon as I saw the name, I threw it away.
But I mean, for what it was at the time, it was hilarious. The sci-fi horror movies, it was funny. But I'll never watch these movies ever again. So when I watched it, but I'm not watching these ever again.
Yeah.
Look at the cover. Look at the cover. It has the 5 is a S, Sharknado. And then the last one says the last Sharknado. It's about time.
Yeah.
Out of pure curiosity, I would watch it just out of pure curiosity because I'm I'm a big shark fan. Like I'm obsessed with Shark Week and everything. So just as a fan,
this was during the hype, man. When I'll tell you when Sharknado 1 and 2 came out, it was all the rage. It was so popular. But then it was like, okay, then it just got a little more wild, more ridiculous. I remember the one scene where he jumps with the chainsaw through the shark, and it was like, oh my god, it was hilarious. My man Ian Ziering, my man 90210 now is known for Sharknado, but
This is more like 90210.
yeah. It was like Tara Reid's comeback too.
Swipe left. Swipe it left.
Left, all of them.
No, but I'm gonna push. I'm gonna want to see it. I'm just out of fucking curiosity.
Let's go like 1, 2, and 3, and that's it. Then you
Just
good.
1, 2, and 3. I'm good.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh my goodness. Nah.
Oh my
That's a lot
god.
for me.
Now, if y'all never, has anybody even ever seen?
I never seen.
Oh my lord!
Never
Is Money
seen it.
getting his ass ate?
What? You?
What?
You? They put 3 people. Oh no! I'll tell you right now. The first guy is good to go. The second guy gets his mouth sewn to the first guy's behind, and the third guy gets his mouth sewn to the second guy's behind. That's they form a human centipede. And,
So
they
he
have
was getting
to-
his ass ate. No,
not even eating. It's just connected to it.
Oh my god. No,
Yeah, so-
swipe left for
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, it's one of those where I've seen once and I'll never see
Immediately
again, and I'll
swipe
never
left.
watch the second one. I might have seen the second one, but I don't remember it as much as I did the first one. 'cause
The
it was-
cover says 100% medically accurate.
I was about to say that, Dre.
Now I want to
Like,
see it
what?
just to see if it's possible. Medically.
Right.
I'm telling you, just you as a nurse, watch this craziness. And
I am curious.
Just
I'm
watch
gonna,
it.
Watch it tonight,
I'm gonna,
Kev. You
I'm
watch
gonna,
it
I'm
tonight.
gonna
Watch
push
it.
on it. I'm gonna push on it because I'm
just
just,
watch.
I'm fucking
Just
curious.
watch the first one. You don't even have to watch the second one.
Okay,
Just watch
okay.
the first one. That's all you need to do.
Yo,
And it's just
Oh
wild.
my god.
It's
So
wild.
is this like the Nokia phone? The snake just gets getting longer and longer.
Oh my god! It's just 3 of them. It's 3 of them. It don't need to get longer because oh my god. You'll see.
And it
You'll
says
see.
a pop.
Buzz.
Their flesh is his fantasy. Ooh, Freddy
Oh.
versus Jason. It
I'm gonna
wasn't
swipe right on
scary
this.
for
I'm gonna
me.
swipe right
Nah,
on
it
this.
wasn't scary.
Really?
I still remember the
It
Kelly
was
Yeah.
action
the
movie.
Kelly Rowland scene. Oh,
Right.
with your big ass knives. What you making up for something? You know, and the head gets chopped off.
That's the most memorable part.
I mean,
too.
that's literally the only thing I remember. Her with Kelly Rowland just talking shit, and he's
What
like,
Jason do? What Jason do?
and he's like this right behind. He's like, what? Whack! Oh man.
I guess
the
that
first
wasn't
one-
her destiny child.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
For the first for the first like versus movie series, like they did Freddy vs. Jason, Alien vs. Predator, and then I think they did one more. I can't remember.
The one in
but-
space. That shit was trash.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
That one's
yeah.
in left.
Yeah.
It should be
I think
there.
that
That's
this
all.
one. I think this one was right after that. I think, but this was entertaining.
Yes,
I'll
it
watch.
was.
I'll watch it. I think I have it on DVD, so I'll watch it again.
So we swiping right on this.
I'm swiping right. Yeah.
Just for shits and giggles, yeah, I'll swipe
Yeah.
right.
shits and giggles. Yeah.
Exactly.
Right on
Exactly.
that.
The whole town is sleeping.
This is the one. This is the one in space, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
swipe
the guy here left.
Left.
with 2 middle fingers.
Thanks.
Swipe left with 2
Is that
middle
an
fingers.
alien on the right
Yes.
side? Or that's Shredder.
I don't know.
Like this.
I don't care.
He gets metalized or something like that.
Oh, this is him. Okay.
The only thing that's memorable about this sequence is when he beats the 2 chicks with a sleeping bag. He's in the sleeping bag. It's hilarious. That's literally the only thing I remember for this. And then he gets metalized, and I don't know. That's about it. Who cares? Jason X.
Pure
Evil gets it.
nonsense, though.
Yeah,
Pure
nonsense. This is when they couldn't come up with anything else. They have to come up with something new, and
That's
let's put him in space.
next.
Yeah,
It looked
wait
like
for
Shredder
one.
mixed with the hockey dude.
Yeah, you mean himself?
Yeah, this side. Yeah, the right side.
This was definitely a dare.
Yeah.
I'll swipe left.
This is definitely left.
It's
I have no
ridiculous.
idea what this is.
Next.
I remember
This-
Baywatch, but Baywatch nights.
Oh my god.
Michael
I've never seen this shit until Ern put this on the list. I've never even
my
heard of this.
I gotta take a picture of this show my boy.
Exactly.
Like if he even knows what the hell this is.
Is it even a horror?
Yeah, like,
It's considered horror.
Or is that scary,
like
like
horror
scary
as in
bad?
horrible or like horror as
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, horrible.
Man, it lasted. So listen to this, yo. It lasted for 2 seasons, and they gave it a good 40 episodes.
What? Wow.
Like somebody was like, "I love this show," and it's
How many
somebody
seasons
else
was this?
said-
2? You said 2 seasons, 40-something episodes?
Yeah, 44 episodes, 22.
Wow.
each
For
season.
Baywatch nights or regular Baywatch?
You know what it is?
Baywatch
It must have just it had to get the second season just because it built off like the actual Baywatch series, the people actually watching it. But
Mhm.
after season 2, they were probably like, "No, we're not renewing no contracts."
Like, bro, that's 22 episodes of.
Man, that's
we're still
wild.
doing this.
That's like
But
2
you know-
full years.
Yeah, but you know why they probably did it? I'm swiping left, by the way, but they probably did
Yeah.
it because David Hasselhoff overseas is like
Oh, he's a
He's
bazillionaire.
a legend. He's
Yeah.
a legend.
Yeah, but it's just horror. It's supposed to be horror.
Tell you, he
On
mistaken
the list.
he mistaken horror for horrible. So he had
But in conclusion, swipe left.
Left, left.
Oh, what's this?
Oh man, this is when the Tooth Fairy just got upset.
Oh,
I remember.
Darkness Falls. Interesting. Let me
I
check
saw
out
this
Letterboxd real quick.
Yeah, like towards the end when I saw this movie, swipe left, by the way. Me and my friend were laughing when we were in college. We said, "Yo, fam, is this the Tooth Fairy just got upset?" And we started laughing. We was like, "No, we're
Darkness
good." It was hilarious.
2003 movie.
So this
Okay.
is a part 2 to the Tooth Fairy?
Mhm. Well, this is Darkness Fall, but if you read the synopsis overall and what people talk about it was talking about basically the Tooth Fairy just got upset. You know
A
what I mean?
vengeful spirit has taken the form of the Tooth Fairy to exact vengeance on the town
Mhm.
that lynched her 150 years earlier. Her only
Yep.
position is the only child now grown up who has survived her before.
Tooth Fairy got upset.
Yeah,
That
That's
here's
it.
the thing. Okay,
I'm not.
all right.
I'm not watching this.
Yeah, you're good. You're not missing nothing,
Somebody
I
leave no
promise.
money under the pillow.
Yeah.
You're not-
In this fucking economy,
You didn't put in the bank account. You didn't put in the IRA. You put it under your pillow. Really?
give me a fucking Bitcoin.
But
Come
back
on
then,
now.
there's some rocks underneath.
Yo,
the pillow.
Magic left the Bitcoin now. That's crazy.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. But swipe left for me.
Next.
That's hilarious.
Oh,
Oh my
God.
god. Yeah.
Oh,
We'll just continue slapping left.
Swipe down.
Down. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, this is me.
Okay.
I don't
Chucky?
fuck with this series.
No.
No, never.
Ah, nah.
I'm completely traumatized by this fucking
We
series.
talked about it last week.
We
You
talked
know,
about
my-
it last week.
Yeah,
My
we-
Tell them the story, Steph. Tell them
my
the
pillow buddy.
That fucked
Right.
me up, and I no interest. Swipe the
Go ahead.
fuck left.
What's the story though? What's the story,
Therapy for years.
Therapy. She's
Yeah.
good. Therapy.
Her
Yeah.
dad bought a doll and put it in front on her bed while she's sleeping when she was a kid.
though? That's kind of crazy.
Fuck
I
me.
loved. I had like the My Pillow Buddy, like the actual good version of it when growing up. Chucky did kind of freak me out a little bit. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh,
But
definitely.
I'll push it. I'm not gonna say I'm never gonna watch them again, but if they're on TV, I might leave it on for a little while. But
No.
it's a
I'm
push for
straight.
me.
I'm straight. Swipe the fuck left.
I'll go with swipe right because I saw the first 3 and they were pretty
Yeah.
good actually. You know what I mean? All things considered. But
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie. I was afraid of around that time. I was afraid of whoever looked like him. Afraid of midgets. Yeah, yeah. You know what I mean? Because we knew, R.I.P.
He's afraid. He's
No.
afraid of the bitch.
Well, not now, but around that time, I was like, "Yo, fam, stay away from me."
I
Yo.
need context.
My man crossing the street fast.
Just, just look, Steph, just to see it.
Correct. Just so anybody that was short and red hair.
Yeah, I was
Got
like,
it.
I'm
Okay.
good, yo.
Yeah, that's
Got it.
hilarious.
Okay.
Remember, I'm still a kid. I'm still a
That's
a
so
baby boy
funny.
in Brooklyn. I'm like, nah, what the hell, yo? I think
Oh, I
that's
have
Chucky.
one more
I'm
on the
good.
list. 30, I got one more. Did you get the cover for that one?
No, I didn't.
No? Okay. So the other
What
ones
was
I
it?
have here is I don't fuck with the Christmas ones.
Which one?
Like Black
one?
Christmas, Krampus,
Ah,
Terrifier,
okay.
them
I don't know what
fucking-
it is.
B movie bullshit. I just don't. I don't want to mess up the Christmas spirit with a horror.
Right.
Fuck
The
that.
only good Christmas
I don't
one
even
that
know
was
what
like
that
that
is.
was
I'm like,
I think it was it black. Wasn't Black Christmas. It's the one with the guy.
Krampus?
No, it was the one who plays Red Guardian. He was in that.
Oh,
Christmas
Silent
yeah,
Night.
Silent Night. That was
But
a good
that
one.
was. I don't think that's
Oh.
horror. I think that's more action. That was.
thought it
a
was
really
an
good
action
movie.
movie.
You're right. No,
It was
but
a really
Yeah,
good
but it's
movie though.
Christmas.
but he was killing a lot of people though.
Yeah,
You
but
know?
it ain't-
Yeah, it's not really horror. You're right.
It's
You're
not
right,
really
you're right.
horror.
Yeah. It's
Like-
action.
like,
It's
it's
action
like more
violence.
action.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Right.
All right, fall back. I got you.
Yeah, but nah, I don't like to fuck with my Christmas spirit. Like I don't
True.
I
want
feel
to.
you.
Like I don't.
Agree.
Oh, we're talking
I
about
can't-
Christmas spirit?
Yeah, no, I'm just
Are,
saying.
are
Like,
we gonna classify Novocaine as a Christmas movie now?
I mean, I guess.
Because it took place on Christmas Day.
Yeah, anything that takes place
Oh,
on
really?
Christmas is technically considered. a
Well,
Christmas
technically,
movie.
Die Hard.
Yeah.
People say it's not considered a Christmas movie.
Yeah, it is. It came out on Christmas.
Well, it took place on Christmas.
yeah, but
Hey,
why
yeah.
is it not?
Oh, no,
why
I
is it not?
apologize. It took place on Christmas, right?
Yeah.
Right.
I can see-
It came out in the summer, I believe.
You could say it's not, but it's kind of technically is. You know
I
what I'm
was gonna
saying?
say. I was like, technically it is.
Yeah.
But it's a Christmas movie. But
Yeah.
all in all, like those movies, movies Steph was referring to, I don't know what they are.
Yeah,
I don't think I've ever watched neither of them.
I can't fuck with those movies like that. No,
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm good.
I'm absolutely good. But now let me ask you real quick before we move forward. Real quick, any scary movies that you give 2 thumbs up on? That you say like, nah, that's
Ooh.
my movie. If anything, that's my movie.
What have I seen?
Anything that pops up in mind?
Let me see.
They
Great
can't be
horror
good.
movies.
They can't be.
Well, okay, so all right, so I'll ask the question to you then. What makes a great horror film?
When it scares the shit out of you.
Right.
For me
Like,
right now,
House Play for me was
So a jump scare is a requirement for a horror
for me,
film.
like
Got
the remake of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh, those are great.
Yeah.
the
Those
remakes were great. Really?
Oh, the remakes are
The
fucking
remakes
The
were
Rob,
really
the
good.
Rob Zombie one was amazing.
The
back
Rob
in the-
Zombie one? That
Yeah,
will
that
fuck
shit was good.
you up.
Even the one most recently on Netflix wasn't too bad either. I like that one for sure. I like Wolfman. Wolfman that just came out recently. That was that just came out recently in the theaters. That was I liked it. It was a cool movie to me.
Really?
Yeah, I like Wolfman. I don't know if Death of a Unicorn is actually considered maybe a horror movie.
Death of a Unicorn.
I know it's on Netflix, but I didn't see it. So I don't know
liked
what
it.
I don't know what genre it falls under. But
Jeepers
like,
Creepers, another one.
Oh, Jeepers Creepers 1 is a classic, man.
Yeah.
yeah, that's classic.
This
right
one
there.
was good,
Yeah.
but the others,
Classic.
yeah, the other one was like.
I mean, I guess are we consider like Scream movies horror movies as well?
Yeah.
yeah, whatever that kid, whatever's it's a movie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Whatever that was a movie. Like
Those are
a
good.
classic is It. Stephen King.
Oh, yeah.
Classic.
Even
Yeah.
the remake was pretty good. I like
Even the remake was good. I was gonna say
part
even
1
the
and
remake.
2. Part
Yeah.
1's
Good.
good.
I only saw the first one.
2
Yeah.
is good too.
Yeah, and
Oh,
they're
really?
coming out with the TV
Yeah,
series.
Derry,
Return
Derry.
to Derby.
Return to Derby or Return
Derry,
to
Derry.
Gary.
Nah,
Yeah,
that movie's scary, yo. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
When I was a
The
kid,
original one? Nah, yeah, that one scared me for sure.
Oh.
Like I never watched the Hellraiser movies. Like the Hellraiser movies back in the day.
oh no, I didn't bother.
Yo, Pinhead could not mess with Pinhead
That
at
whole-
all.
This whole image was scary. It was
I've
too
only
scary for
seen
me.
like glimpses of it.
And even
Like,
to be fair, too,
I didn't see the movie from beginning to end. Never seen the Hellraiser.
like only till I got older. Like I kind of mess with oh my god, what's the skeleton guy from the TV show? I just slipped in my mind right now. We were talking about it before.
Well,
No. The TV show with the skeleton guy.
TV
Oh
show
my
with
god,
the skeleton guy.
Yeah, we were just talking
Tales
about
from the Crypt.
Tales from the Crypt.
Hotels from the Crypt.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
original, back in the day, dude. That's he scared the shit
Nah,
out of
he
me.
was
Yeah,
It was
that
only
got
until I
me.
got a little
The
older that I
shit.
kind of watched it. Bro, he
Mhm.
scared the shit out of me.
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
scary. He put a
But-
little fear to my heart.
Yeah, but remember growing up in the city at that time, like, you know, in the weekends, I went to my grandma's crib, popped that HBO to the left, and Friday nights, Tales of the Crypt.
Yo.
That joint was good, man. I ain't gonna lie. That joint, they had some funny episodes. I used to be like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, this is getting funnier.
I'm assuming that's like on HBO, like Max now, right? Or right? I would assume so,
Probably,
right?
It
Yeah.
might be on,
I'm
or if
trying to-
anything, it might
Disney.
be on Hulu or
No,
something.
Disney.
Look,
No,
Didn't Disney take over Fox?
No, it was not.
All the Simpsons are on Disney.
Oh, let me
Oh, really?
I'm look that
Yeah.
up. Tales from the Crypt stream.
Wow,
Let's see.
Disney took over the Simpsons.
Yeah.
Oh
Simpsons
yeah,
stream.
they had
And
the
Fox.
Simpsons for years
They
already.
had it for a minute though. Yeah.
Like a lot of
Oh,
the Fox
I know.
Network stuff is on Disney, so it might be on Disney.
Wow.
I'm just assuming.
I mean,
It's,
not
Tales,
surprised
it's on
by none of
Hulu. It looks like it might be on Hulu.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was. I think it was on Hulu. Yeah.
Hulu.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right. So Steph, we just went through the movies that we won't ever watch. Some of the movies that we did love.
Horror
Um,
edition.
The horror edition. What else do we got? What's next on the menu?
All right, so we're gonna be coming up and talking about some Uncut Gems, a party gem, but we're gonna be talking about the movies we seen this week. So we saw Ballerina and we saw Killers of Killers. So let's start with
Mm.
Killers of Killers first on
Mm.
Hulu. Who wants to open up the chat?
Predator, Killer of Killers. This is probably one of the best animations I've seen in the past couple of years. Hands down. Now, I wanted to see literally a movie straight through, but they broke it down into 3 stories, and then overall they put it together, all the characters together. I loved it. I
Yeah.
had 0 problems with this movie, man. This movie was excellent. The only problem, no, I did have a problem. The only problem I did have, it wasn't 2 hours.
Yeah.
That was my I
They
need
should have
I
made
was
it. Should have made it like
um,
like a couple of episodes. You know, like a nice little series
That would be
Right.
cool.
to give us more.
Oh,
That
I
would've
mean,
been-
like a limited series.
or like everybody's
Right.
story should have been like one episode, and then to give us more like after that. You know, like
Yeah, that would have been cool. That would have been cool for
that would
sure.
have been dope. Yeah.
Oh,
but,
to kind of
you
make
know,
their backstory. Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. But that's for me. But
Yeah.
that movie was excellent.
Yeah.
Animation, excellent, hands down.
Yep. Made on the Unreal Engine 5, which is mostly made for like the video
Video
games and
games,
stuff
yep.
like that. So like the monkey game, the Wukong, the game that was graphically amazing.
Yeah.
That was made on this Unreal Engine too. So it was dope. It was dope. I like all the cool little Easter eggs that it gave us throughout the film. The breaking down was pretty cool. It gave everybody their own little unique story. Always wanting a little bit more, like you said, it was just like maybe like 30 minutes of that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the movie was great for an animation
there's-
movie.
there's
Style
space
was
for it.
great.
Yeah, there's space
okay.
for it.
So
To
out
that
of
extent.
the
Yeah.
3 stories, which one you like the most?
What did I say? I think I gave it to the second one was
The
better.
second one was with the brother.
Yeah, it goes the second one, the first one, the third one.
Yeah.
Because the third one was okay. The third one was just the fighting action scene, which was pretty cool. But overall, aesthetic wise, the second one was definitely the better one for sure.
Second one, yep.
I prefer.
think
I
the second one
prefer.
wa-
I prefer the first one
Mm.
I
because
prefer-
the kill scene was like did it for me because it was just so creative and I'm
Ah,
like,
yeah, that
yo,
was
I was
cool.
I was
like,
thinking
what?
that too.
I was
Nah,
like-
but I like the double sword. They the
I know it's
pause.
hard.
Yeah.
It's
With the
hard.
pause?
It's hard.
That
Yeah, I
was like a
know.
Mortal Kombat death scene.
Yo,
right
that was
there.
just, that was a 16, but I feel like that underwater scene
That was
just,
dope
like,
though. I was
like really
oh!
dope. And I was like, oh, she
Yeah,
got
that
him with the
was-
spear.
that was
Yeah.
sick. That was
The
sick.
anchor.
That was
And you
so
know what's
sick.
funny? I didn't know what to expect. So I was
Yeah.
like, like how is she gonna end this? Because like she's out challenged, outmatched. Like, how is she gonna get this done?
Underwater. Like,
And then when
Yeah.
she did that, I was like, nah, that was crazy.
Yeah.
Please keep going. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then when I didn't know, of course, they were breaking it down to stories, but
Yeah.
overall, I would have to agree with Steph. I think number 1 was like
All right.
crazy.
that was
Alright.
that kill scene.
it was the
that
most
was
creative. I'll say
It was
that's
the most creative kill scene.
most
for me.
creative for sure. I'll give
Absolutely.
you that.
I was
Yeah,
just like, yo, I'm like, this
Yeah.
bitch is under the water. How's
Yeah.
she gonna get out? I was like,
Yeah.
oh no.
yeah.
Easily.
That was definitely good. Dirty, what you got? What's your favorite?
I think the second one.
Second one too.
The whole
Alright.
brother. You know,
We're a little split. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. It's very good. Yeah, I like how they didn't reveal he was his brother till the very end, but I kind of like maybe guessed a little bit. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, I wonder if they're related. I was like, but
Nah, I
like,
guessed that from the beginning.
Yeah, it was kind of like
Easily.
unspoken, but like you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
I've actually seen a movie similar to that. Not the whole situation. Brothers had a fight against each other for the crown, basically. Who's gonna take over the throne? Because
there's a lot of video games too.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So, and I said, "Oh, okay, brother against brother."
Yeah,
And
also got me too. Yeah, it also got me too when he fell off the thing. I thought he died. I was like, "Damn!"
Oh yeah. I was like, I said
Wow.
the fucking wood broke. I was like, shit.
Yeah, I was
like it.
He's a goner.
A little foreshadow too in the beginning when he was touching it and breaking it. I was like, okay, this is gonna play a factor later, but I kind of forgot about it. And when it happened, I was like, no shit.
He went into the abyss.
Yeah, that was cool.
Exactly. But no, this and you know what gets me upset again? There's so many animations out there nowadays. It's just ridiculous, right?
Yeah.
But I know we've probably be like skip. You're on Netflix or Prime. You're like, I just have a feeling I'm not gonna enjoy it. Subtitles, and then you get the Americanized ones, and you say, well, not worried about subtitles, not to be funny, and it's Predator, so all right, let's give it a go. You know, I need movies like this to be damn near 2 hours, y'all. Don't cheat us no more. Don't cheat us no more with an hour and 29 minutes, man. Stop playing with my heart, yo. You know what I mean? And that's the only thing about it. That's the only thing. But after that, easily swipe right.
Yeah,
I give that it's above 9.
Yeah,
easily. You know, animation looks fantastic. Graphic, it's like there's zero complaints, to be honest. Overall,
we need a Predator game, Jay.
Oh man, right? I remember
we get aliens games and we need a Predator game.
I remember one of the first video games I ever played on the Jaguar. If anybody remembers what the Jaguar system is,
damn.
It was an alien game where you either play as the alien, the Predator, or the human, and you had to survive the whole thing. And I remember that would always stick in my head. Like those games are so cool back in the day. And I really haven't played it, but like there's like an alien game now where you have to sneak around and stuff like that. There's a few good alien games out right now, but yeah, I haven't played one and I'm like, yo, I gotta get this alien game or this Predator game out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Remember one of the scariest games is supposed to be Alien Isolation. That's the one.
That's one thing I'm talking about. Yeah. Where he's hunting you the whole time, right?
Yeah. It takes place on a ship.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one I'm talking about. Yeah, that game. Every time I see it,
I was fucking shook. I was
like, anytime you make a little noise, I'm
like,
yeah, he's right there.
Yo,
I was like,
yeah, but it's another
like. I wish I was in the video games, but I stopped seriously playing video games overall when I was like 14. But I'll tell you this though.
Sorry for your loss.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. No, honestly, no, listen, like I got friends who play video games. Well, you guys, I got friends who could sit down and play video games for a power 3 straight hours right after work, yo.
No problem.
And don't miss a sleep. No, don't blink.
Dude, because these stories are amazing.
Have to play, but I can sit down and watch other people play. Like I haven't gone onto the Twitch, but if I could, I would. I'm like, if I have time to do it, I would.
That's my background music. That's my background. At work, I watch this. I just put Twitch on and leave it as I also shout out to my boy Teep that I watch all day. But I leave him in the background at work, and I put my headphones on, and he's playing Call of Duty the whole time. And I'm just like, all right, cool.
So we hear,
just hear firing, and I pretty much watch Twitch also for like almost like how we do this for like a podcast. I just watch it for like the banter that they have within the team, each other, and they always just ranking on each other and just talking about cheaters and talking about stream snipers and stuff like that. But I watch it for just the commentary pretty much because I can't really be staring at it the whole time as they're doing this. So I watch it for the audio aspect. To be fair.
Yeah, no, I've heard about Twitch. I got friends who they do the football thing. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the whole Madden.
The Madden thing.
You create your teams, but you just like set up your plays together, and then you don't play it though. You just
simulate.
Simulate.
Okay. You build your own team and it goes against somebody else's team.
Yeah,
interesting. Nice. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's very interesting.
In other words, my friends are at year 2044.
Oh wow! So they into it.
Yeah, season 20 already.
Oh man, I can't play sports games like that. Sports games, man, they just piss me off too much. Like if I'm not winning every game, oh my god, yeah.
With that competitive spirit.
Oh my god, yeah, it's hard. Yeah, so
and controllers are expensive. You can't be throwing shit.
Oh, I broke one. I remember now. And I broke one back in the day, and I was like, "Nah, I can't do this no more. I'm not about to spend another $60 on this." Now that controls almost $100 for like the really good ones. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm good.
Can't do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
But Jay, you got any more gems for us? I remember you had a couple more gems for.
Yeah,
Predator.
so for sure. So like, I like how they ended the. So we'll do the end of the movie gem that they show. So at the end of the movie, obviously in the cryo chamber, we see Naru from Prey that came out in 2022, which was pretty cool. So remember, this was like a secret project that they had released that they didn't really tell anybody about. They just came out and they were gonna come out there with, and they had a project coming out before Predator Badlands is coming out at the end of this year, the movie, which is kind of also directed by this director. So keep an eye out for that at the end of the year. But yes, we got Naru's Carol at the end of the movie, and then they kind of passed over another cryo chamber. So like with Predators, it's like it seems like from this movie they capture everybody that has beaten a Predator in a previous film and puts them in cryo sleep. So we got Naru right there in this on the screen right now, and they also passed by another character who they really didn't show, but they just kind of brushed over like a male cryo chamber. And most people are kind of speculating it might be Dutch, which is Arnold Schwarzenegger's character from the original Predator in 1987. Because some keen eye people that I've seen from some of the comic book community, they said it's like there was dirt over his left eye and a 5 o'clock shadow, which is kind of a trademark trademark symbol of Dutch. So absolutely, that could possibly be him. So with this movie kind of building a little bit of like a new franchise starting up, we could possibly see all other characters that have killed Predators back in the day. So we have Danny Glover's character, Mike Harrigan from Predator 2. We have Adrian Brody and Alice Baraga's character, Royce and Isabel from Predators. That was 2010. And then we also have Boyd Holbrook's character from Quentin McKenna from Predator in 2018. So there's a few extra people that they could, if they wanted to really expand the universe, they have a lot of people they could, bring in eventually. And then also we got to talk about the pistol, which is the classic flintlock pistol from Raphael Delini from 1715, which is
1750, yeah,
which has been seen and passed around the Predator use. So that's like the big Predator Easter egg lore. Like I said, Danny Glover had it at the end when it was given to him by the Predator. When they're giving that pistol to the humans, it's a symbol of honor and respect that you killed one of us, so you deserve it. It's a symbol of honor and respect. So like we said, Danny Glover's character had it. The chick from Prey, Naru, had it, and then of course now Torres in Killer of Killers has it now. So it's a cool little Easter egg that's been passed around to the human characters in the Predator movies, which is pretty cool. So that's fun. But on the board here, I got a quick little question. There are only 3 actors rather, who've appeared in all the big 80s movies, which are obviously Alien, Predator, and Terminator. So there's 3 actors who have appeared in all 3 movies, not in the same movies, not in the same, all 80s movies, but there have only 3 actors that appeared in a Predator movie, an Alien movie, and a Terminator movie. Anybody have a random guess of who?
Really?
Only 3 actors have.
It's not Sigourney Weaver.
No. Yeah.
Jeez, this is an actor who was in both of them?
All three.
I mean, all 3 of them?
Yeah. Yep. So
the only guy that I can think of is the one from. Is it the guy from RoboCop? No.
No. I know you're talking about 2.
So one of them was an android in the Aliens.
Wait. I gotta figure this out. Hold on. Give me a second. I'm sorry.
Hold on. I ain't gonna lie. I'm cheating. I'm trying.
Hold on.
I'm trying. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know.
Was he in Total Recall as one of the bad guys?
Possibly. I think it might be Lance Hendrickson might be him. But that's one of the guys.
No.
Yeah. So I'll just give it to you guys. So one of them is Bill Paxton.
Bill
Paxton. He plays Hudson in Aliens. He plays a punk in Terminator, which Terminator destroys him right away. And he plays Detective Jerry Lambert in Predator.
Jeez.
So that's the other guy is Lance Hendrickson, who played the android in the original Aliens and Aliens Alien vs Predator. So that kind of ties into the Predator movies. And he played Detective Vukovich in Terminator. And the last guy is Michael Biehn, who played Kyle Reese, obviously, in Terminator. He played Dwayne Hicks in Aliens, and he voiced the character of Vandy, the fighter pilot who kind of saved Torres at the end of that when he sacrificed himself. So yeah. So those are the only 3 guys that have been in an Alien, a Terminator, and a Predator property. So that's a cool little like.
I just
Crazy,
remember where I
bro.
remember him from.
Yeah, go ahead.
Lance Henderson. I remember him from the movie with Jean-Claude Van Damme that he was the boss. Oh my god.
Kickboxer.
No.
You said with Jean-Claude Van Damme?
It was with Jean-Claude Van Damme, and it was he had the like the mohawk. He had like the hair. Jesus Christ, I gotta fucking find this.
So my
Don't
tongue
bother
poke?
me. Huh?
So my tongue poking in kickboxes?
No. I gotta find it right now. Hold on. 1 minute, please.
Yeah, so
I'm trying to think. You're not talking about the dude who looked Native American in Predators, are you?
No.
Oh, okay. Man, that's that's dope, Jay. How it came full circle, and
Yeah,
they
that's
still get
crazy.
play a voiceover too. Then that's dope.
yeah. So he kind of filled the last role.
Hard
of,
target. Jesus fucking Christ.
Hard
my
target. Okay.
It's like I know he was somewhere.
That was
I was
one of
like,
my
I
favorite
was like,
movies
I can't
growing
even
up.
help it because I don't even know how to find it.
I was like, why do I remember that name? And I was like,
I love that movie.
Yo,
by
they
the
look
way.
like a movie swipe left, yo.
that's it. It's probably one of Van Damme's best movies. Stop it.
Absolutely. I love Hard Target.
That's our next one. Van Damme movie. Swipe left.
Oh my
swipe
god,
right.
I know all of them. Don't play
Nah,
with me.
come on. Don't do that to Van Damme. He ain't do nothing
I'm
wrong.
swiping right on a lot of them. Listen, people might hate
The majority.
people might hate Street Fighter, but Street Fighter was
Yo, Street Fighter was
a
the
good
shit.
classic. You know
Come
what
on
I'm
now.
saying?
Mortal
Stop
Kombat.
it.
Trash. That joint was trash. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Nah, it was.
How was it?
The best part, you know what was the best part in Street Fighter?
Go ahead.
It was Honda did the 1,000 hand slaps, and that was it. And I was like, oh, he did it, and then it was done. Like, nah,
Oh,
I'm
man.
sorry, man.
It's guilty
Street Fighter's
pleasure.
another
Is it right here?
Yep, that's Hard Target.
Look at that
Oh
mullet.
my damn, my man.
The what? Hard target?
Yep.
Oh my
hold on. I can't
Lord.
see my screen.
That
hold on.
is crazy.
Hold on. Yo, that was fucking best Van Damme movie, son. All right, let's go for it. Let's do it. We should
I
do
love-
like a focus series, like Arnold Schwarzenegger and Dolph
We
Lundgren.
should.
We should do
Like,
a segment
compare
on
like
them.
the top 5 of their best movies. You know what I'm saying?
Now we will. Then that's that's gonna be dope.
Hey,
That's gonna be a
you're
dope
responsible
topic.
to remind me for that next segment.
Noted.
Okay.
I'll put it in the chat. I got you.
Yo,
I'm looking at Hard Target. I'm looking at Van Damme versus Arnold Schwarzenegger when it came in the 80s. Like, nah, they was doing the damn thing. They were doing the damn thing,
yeah,
man.
Sylvester
And you know
Stallone
what's
was
funny?
in it.
Yeah,
Crazy.
if you look at IMDb, these kids now, when they rate their movies, they destroy these guys.
No. Oh yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
You're like,
Oh,
yo, why
yeah.
did they get a 4.8? Like, really?
Crazy.
Like the way these kids think, because they'd be like Ben Affleck's son. When Ben Affleck made the movie, when he went out of space, that popular movie in 1990, you know what his son said? He said that doesn't make any sense at all. Like he said his son was just going crazy at him. Like, this can't happen, Dad. And again, we're at the point where it's like it's a movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a movie. Like,
I love
cool.
Armageddon.
Right.
Oh, Armageddon's great.
Exactly.
Yeah, Deep Impact,
Exactly.
Armageddon.
Yeah.
And now we're talking about
yeah.
right. I love that song. By the way.
Lying close to you.
In this sweet surrender. I like how they got like, how are we gonna blow up this astro? Yo, let's get this construction workers over here. They be doing good. I think they could do it.
Good with a diamond drill.
Oh yeah, the oil.
Yo.
Oh
No,
my
it's
God.
Hardworking blue collar.
Yo,
Right.
great.
But no,
that was a great
seriously,
movie.
Yeah. Well, and we're talking about, and now while we're on the topic, we're talking about movies, right? Movies that people say, man, it's not believable when it's just a movie. It's a movie.
Yeah.
Point blank period. So we're talking about, now we're going to be talking about Ballerina, the movie we saw last night, which
A
was
John Wick movie.
a John Wick movie, based on the John Wick movie of the franchise now, Ballerina's included, which was, in our opinion, well, we'll give our individual opinion, amazing. Smash. It's a smash hit. There's no reason why it shouldn't be a smash hit, but we have some people who says, Well, it's not believable. And I really hate when people say that when it's a movie. But they'll look at you and look in your eyes and say, Interstellar is real.
Yeah.
But
Well, the
Ballerina,
physics is real.
You need
Huh?
to have that conversation.
Physics is
with them.
real. Interstellar.
right. But I'm saying that's real, right? And you're looking at it and you're saying, well, Ballerina could possibly be real too, even though we don't care.
That bitch is dying in
just
5 minutes.
Yeah.
See?
In
They lasted a week.
that first scene with the ice, she getting TKO'd right away.
That's it.
She getting TKO'd.
That was beginner's luck right there, bro. Because that bitch was
100%,
like,
100%. I was like, why? How's she making it out of this? My man, she's slipping and sliding, rubber bullets. Like, come on.
They're all slipping and sliding, by the way.
Yeah.
All going through it.
Yeah.
All going through it. But for me, like I said, man, this movie was amazing. Party J, if you could let us know, how much was this movie, by the way? What was the budget?
Gotcha. Cool.
Because
so on the board, I got it right here.
Fantastic.
All right. So on the board right now, like I hear, budget was between $80 and $90 million. Currently, the box office right now is sitting at $55.6 million. So its break even mark is probably roughly around 175.
175, right? Yeah.
So
right.
it's got a good stretch right now. To be fair, with June, the next big movie per se that's coming out would be Jurassic Park in the beginning of July. So it's got a few.
Wow.
Remember this week, How to Train the Dragon comes out Friday.
So exactly.
So big competition.
How to Train the Dragon. That's gonna from all the people that I've been watching and realizing it's an anime. It's a live action shot for shot scene, pretty much from the original movie. Yeah. So if you love the original movie, you're gonna love this one. Yeah. So it's pretty. They said it's pretty much a shot for shot scene. The music score is great. I heard. The dragon flying scenes are great. So that's his big competition coming up this week. Again, you got Megan 2.0 coming out at the later end of this month as well. So those and then
28 and another horror 28 years later is coming out.
Yes, and 28 years later. So those are the three movies that's gonna
give us some
box
competition.
Office, give us a competition these next 3 weeks, and then of course the fourth week coming up would be Jurassic Park. So
yeah, for sure.
I was saying before, this movie they started working on this movie back in 2017. They shot it in 2022. It was originally supposed to be released June 7th, 2024, and then got released a year later, June 6th, 2025. So it's gone over a lot of hurdles, changed directors as well. The current director of this movie that came out, Len Wiseman, he's known for directing Underworld 1 and 2 in 2003, 2006, Live Free or Die Hard in 2007, and the Total Recall remake in 2012. So he's the one that directed this movie. But so it's a possible sequel. Yeah.
Ew, what you mean by that? I need context. Hold on. Yeah. When Jay finished, I need some context.
Yeah. So they said a possible sequel. I'm assuming depending on how it performs. And the ballerina character was originally introduced. You could see her in John Wick 3 Parabellum, which came out in 2019, who was played by Unity Phelan. I'm not going to mess up her last name, but that's when they showed her ballerina character. She had the back tattoos and everything. She had the original back tattoo that she got tatted on there. So the idea of the ballerina character as being another assassin in the John Wick franchise was already set there. So yeah. Also shout out to Lance Riddick. That was his last role posthumous. Posthumous.
Yeah.
Posthumous second. Yeah. So he was postpartum. There you go. So that was his last on-screen role as well. So it was good to shout him out. R.I.P. But yeah,
everybody was in the theater. No, not everybody. Me and Ansel was on talking. We was like, yo, I don't understand. Like, I thought he passed away.
So did I. I was looking at him. I was like, is he dead? And I looked it up on the theater. I was like, oh shit, this is the last on-screen role.
Wow.
Yeah. So
that's because that dude. He's been typecasted. If you never followed him, he was in the Oz. He's done a lot of cop shows, but he's been typecasted for a lot of cop shows. You know what I mean? As a sergeant, he was always a leader. But amazing actor overall. I believe before he started acting, he was a model. you know. So from modeling to acting, so and he's been doing the damn thing ever
Yeah,
since.
he was a big
Lead.
voice actor in
Lead.
in the game Destiny, and
Okay.
when he had passed away, everybody had logged in, and there was like a big whole like everyone logged into the servers, and they were like all giving like they were doing like all like
Like
the
a memoriam.
memoriam and stuff like that too. They're like holding their swords up and they're doing like the little prayer thing and stuff like that. So he was a big impact in the Destiny community. So it was pretty cool when he had passed away with that, when they were doing that to him, honoring him, logging into the game, and giving their respects and stuff like that. So it was pretty cool. But yeah. Thoughts on the movie? Dirty, you want to start it off? Go ahead. What you got?
I gave it a I gave it an 8.
Okay.
That's what I gave. I give it an 8, only because like in the beginning you could tell like it wasn't. You could tell it wasn't like similar to the John Wick style from what we've seen previously.
Yeah.
And then once I looked it up after, I saw they had 2 directors.
Yeah.
But the original director Chad Stahelski, he had his input, and I'm reading right now that he didn't want John Wick to be in the movie. It wasn't originally in the script, but he felt like if they were going to give this movie a chance to succeed, they had to have him.
Yeah, read that. I read something like that too.
They had to have him.
They don't want this movie to fail.
Right. And King Karim said it. He said you didn't even need him in there.
No, he did.
No,
did.
Yeah, I think you did. Yeah.
You think
Oh yeah, they did.
Yeah.
5 minutes?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, boo.
I think they need it.
No way. Nah. You needed him for 5 minutes to shoot people from above? You needed that.
Well, you needed him to be in the world, in the John Wick world.
Yeah.
Just because it's John Wick.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, but you didn't need him, in my opinion. Like, you really didn't need him. But at the end of the day, I understand because it says from the world of John Wick.
Yeah.
It's so the director says no, the other director says yes, even though they're like, yo, fam, why don't we just call it ballerina? Yeah, why don't we just call it ballerina, period? Like, why do we have to throw from the world of John Wick? Because we're gonna force John Wick in here. That's why.
Yeah, it was funny too because I was
you're that white boy and letting you be great, son.
It's over. All the stats on there.
Done.
But it's cool. It's funny too. And now that you actually say it out loud, like no, you didn't need him. When his scene came out and he started shooting everybody, I was like, oh, I guess I kind of just put this in here because it was like kind of an homage to actually having him. So I was like, I don't know if they really. Now you say it needed him, but didn't need him at the same time. It was like, all right, here you go. Here's a little cool little cameo scene where you're gonna realize that this movie's about the ballerina, but it's still about John Wick being the Baba Yaga.
Yeah.
You're gonna still know she might be doing good shit, she might be a badass, but this is still the man right here.
Yeah,
but,
Baba Yaga.
It's the Baba Yaga.
When you mentioned Baba Yaga, there's Keanu. So we know he has to be. He has to be in the movie.
Yeah.
Like I said, overall, like I enjoyed it. In the beginning, I was talking to Steph earlier about it. And beginning, it seems like the choreograph was a little bit lame. Especially with the ice club scene, we were like it wasn't polished.
Yeah, that was sloppy. I'll give you that.
It was very sloppy, and maybe because it was his first.
What was my
our reasoning was because it was her first mission, so it was sloppy. Because after that, it was very intricate. It was better, but who knows? Maybe it could have been the time frame, a couple of years that they didn't record or anything. Maybe she had more time to to rehearse her choreography, like the stunts and stuff. But she did most of her stunts.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
She did 90% of her stunts.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wow. She's a beast. She's a beast.
Yeah.
Hands down, she's a beast.
I did love the scene where I'm a sucker for like explosions and stuff like that. So the whole scene where she was chucking all the grenades when she was getting the weapons of it, that whole scene sequence was dope. It was dope as shit to me. And then obviously
just blow bodies everywhere. I was like,
so cool. It was so cool. I was like, yes, keep going.
And then there was one that was dangling from the wall, and that shit just dispersed.
Yeah. She threw him over.
I was like,
his mouth.
I said, what just happened?
Sick. That was so sick.
Yeah, that was disrespectful.
No, it was. Like I said, when we got towards that part, towards the end, and then they had
it picked up
the sword fight scene.
Oh, sword was so cool.
It was like epic. It was like
I like the sword.
I fell asleep in the last 5 minutes.
Fire in the back.
So I rewatched it this morning, like the last 5 minutes, the last 20 minutes. But I feel like I say, as for A, I think that's pretty good. I feel like they should have given us more backstory on the Hallerstadt organization.
Yeah.
Well, maybe that might
I
be the
think-
next opportunity for a future
Yeah.
franchise. I
Also,
think
Yeah, well,
too-
that's
Right.
okay, but they're done. She fucking destroyed everybody.
yeah, but all the
So
people are
now-
still in.
No,
Nah,
no,
you know
no,
what
there's
he
another-
said. You know what he
I
said.
think
They
there's
never
another
die.
ballerina
You know
coming
what he
up,
says.
though.
He said this. He said that, you know, you might kill me, but the thing is still going to continue.
It's still you
Right.
might
Yeah.
cut off the head of the
Oh,
snake, but it's still another one's gonna pop
the
up. in
body
place.
still exists. Yeah.
Yeah.
What I also thought though, I didn't think we were gonna go. They were gonna go with her sister that that got left there before. I actually thought they were gonna go with the ballerina that got kicked out. That was gonna be her nemesis originally.
That's what I thought too.
I thought it was gonna
I
be
thought so,
her.
yeah.
So I was like, oh, now we know who the
Oh,
bad guy
I didn't even
is.
think about that.
Right away,
Teresa,
right
whatever her
away.
name was, Teresa. Yeah.
Yeah, because remember, as she got better dancing, she got kicked out. So I was like, oh,
Right.
they're gonna jealousy, gonna be training. That's gonna be the thing. I didn't realize they were gonna go with the sister route, which was, I guess, was okay, but kind of unnecessary because she was there, your sister, and then she was
And then
dead.
she
5
died,
minutes
done.
later.
Yeah, she died.
Oh,
Oh,
you're
yeah,
my
so-
sister. I missed you. Boom.
Yeah.
Done.
So I felt that was kind of like a little like wasted as well. I was like, oh no, that's her sister. Okay, cool. Oh, now she's dead. The guy kill them both. I was like, well,
It's the same thing with Daryl's character. You know, like from. I keep
yeah, I was
calling him
over.
Daryl from-
When he popped up, I didn't even know he was in the movie. When he popped up, I was like,
He was on the
Man.
cover.
Yeah, and he
Really?
was. He
I
was
missed
the
that
son.
On the cover,
Missed
yeah.
it completely. I was
And
happy.
he,
surprised.
he was the son. You know.
I didn't even peep that. I didn't even peep
Yeah.
that. Yeah, I didn't even peep that till now.
Yep.
But I mean, overall, that's a horrible grandfather. Just excuse me to say that. That guy's a horrible granddaddy. Like, he was not giving no gifts when they were babies. He said,
No
"All I
gifts.
give you is death," because
Yeah.
he literally tried to do that and did that. You know what I mean? Steph, what you think?
I enjoy it because I'm a big John Wick franchise love John Wick. I wasn't mad that he wasn't in it, but did he need to be in it? Not necessarily. I thought she was doing really fantastic on her own. I would love a little bit more background on the father because when I saw my man Diego from Umbrella Academy, I was like, yo, I love this guy. So I would love to like find out a little bit more about how mom
Right.
died and how dad died and stuff like that. So
did he
that-
work with
that-
John Wick? Did he partner with him? Because they were both in the Rosca
Anything.
Roma. You know, so they were like,
There might be some time distance in between them just to kind of see if they trained together, if they killed together,
Yeah.
things like that, if they
Yeah.
were friends. But overall, I really enjoyed the movie. I didn't really have any doubts in her choreography or things like that, but I just wanted them to follow the protocol of John Wick. It has to be quick, has to be fast, and these killings got to be epic. And they have checked off for each one for me.
And
Flamethrower?
yeah,
Huh?
it made the flamethrower scene was crazy.
Man,
That was so dope. They were
Insane.
going back and forth shooting each other. That was
in the water.
the whole
and then with the
hose
water
and all
hose, the water
that was
hose,
cool.
and
That whole sequence was. I like when she found it. Like I said, I put it in the chat. I was like, it's like she found the secret weapon to the boss fight right
That
before
was
the
it.
end of the
They
movie.
wrapped
It's
it.
like-
That was it.
Yeah, I was like,
I'm done.
oh yeah, that was dope. That was so dope. She was just when she got that one dude, when that one guy on the floor, and when they hit you, like that would have been cool to see, like in 3D, like just hit that fire scene come right at you. I feel like that, like when you go see it in 3D, that was once you would have been like, oh, but yeah,
Yeah, he got
It was
engulfed.
funny.
Engulfed in that.
Yeah, it was
They
funny
go.
when they lost communication, and then he said, "What you say?" He said, and then she just came with the.
oh yeah,
They was trying to tell us she got a
Yeah.
flamethrower.
Oh, you see
Nah,
the little
man.
thing light up, and I was like,
Oh, my
oh,
God,
she
nah,
got
that
a
movie.
flamethrower.
Yeah,
Whoosh. That
Yeah.
shit was so cool, so
Good.
cool.
and what I like about this movie overall, because people keep
Burn,
saying
burn.
it's unbelievable that 5'5", 130, she can't do all of this even though she trained. They broke that down. They literally broke that down to say, yo, fam, they're gonna be like you're weak. Then they're gonna throw you around. They're gonna try to break you fast. What do you do?
Wait, no threat.
I kind of think that was just done for the audience as well. To be fair, like, hey guys, I know you're not gonna really think she could really kick all these people's butts, but she's small. We're gonna tell her to kick him in the balls,
fight like a
use
girl.
everything. Yeah. So I kind of like that was like an audience. That was for the audience, like treating us like babies. Like, yes, I know you're probably not gonna believe everything's gonna happen right now, but don't worry, we're gonna show you this is why she could do it. She's gonna use this against us. So I thought that was a little bit of like for the audience to tell us like, okay, we know it's not gonna be believable, but
Right.
we're gonna show why.
So
And
fuck
she used a
it.
lot of it. She didn't shoot a lot. She did a lot of most of the stuff was explosions and like
Right.
like and swords and flamethrowers. Like
Yeah.
Right.
looking back, like I want to know.
It wasn't much like John Wick gunplay.
Yeah,
you
I
know?
want to know what her
Right.
kill count with gun was, and then swords, and then flamethrowers and explosions. Like I'm pretty sure the
Right.
bottom half was like all the power weapons. You know what I'm saying? So
So did Michael Bay produce this movie?
Yeah. If Michael Bay produced it, oh my god,
You
the
just-
flamethrower would have been
Explosion,
flamethrower would have been
explosion.
more. It would have been introduced in the beginning, and then she would have had a rocket launcher at the end.
bro.
No,
I think
Len Wiseman was the director. Len Wiseman.
Yeah, we know. We said it.
Oh, you just say. Oh, you just say.
Yeah.
It was both of them, Chad Stahelski
Okay.
and
Yeah.
Okay, sorry
he
about
also
that.
did Total Recall and redone.
Yeah.
So yeah, but the only thing I think there was something like an homage to certain points in the movie. Do you remember the plate scene where
Oh
they
my
all
God.
fell on the floor, right?
Come
So
on.
That
it
was
made
funny.
me remember the first, I think it was part 3, when they were all playing with the knives and they were like discovering another weapon because it's all about improvisation.
Yeah,
So as
yeah.
soon as
Right.
they started hitting the place, she's like, "Bitch, I'm gonna get you!" Bang, bang. It was the same thing like the knife scene that was in between, like just hitting people with the knives and stuff like that. So
I
I
kind of
felt
thought that
like,
was half like, but I was like, what are we doing here? I'm
Yeah,
like,
but
what's going on?
again, it's about the improv, being
Yeah.
improv, trying to
Right.
work with the scenes, work with the weapons you got in hand, and you gotta make shit work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Right,
I would
right.
like really cool.
I would like to see the chick locked in the freezer actually be like frozen, and then use her, and then she would have opened it back up and use her as like a frozen shield. Yeah,
That'd
like
be
that
funny.
would have been cool.
That'd
You know
be
what I'm saying?
funny.
Like
That would have been
That'd
dope.
be
that
funny.
would have been like more
I-
dreams. Yeah.
I love
Go
that
ahead.
part because she said, "Yo, it was this when she put her in the freezer. She basically said, "Yo, I'm tired.
Yeah.
Stay in there, yo, because it's gonna get crazy in a little minute." You know what I mean? But nah, this movie was awesome, man. I love how they broke everything down, even though it's because if it's for the audience to say,
Yeah.
"Hey, fight like a girl," But the reality is, at the end of the day, it's a movie. It's literally just a movie. You know what I mean? So, and all in all, they did an excellent job. Shout out to Anna de Armas. That's Eve, the lead actress. She's a beast, by the way. I ain't gonna lie to you. She's a beast. I thought she was younger than what she is, but she's an 88 baby. You know what I mean? So I thought she was really younger than that for some reason. And God willing, if this is the whole John Wick franchise movement, look, yeah, she needs another movie.
There's
Point blank
opportunity.
period.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? But what we do need, though, and
Uh-oh.
nobody said it yet. We're watching all of these characters, come to life, and we're watching all the elders who's running shit. I want to see the prequel to them. I want to see them up and coming. All of them. You know what I mean? The cult leader, how did he get there? The lady who's running all the ballerinas, how did she get there? That would be crazy.
Oh, that'd be
That's
great.
what I want to see.
They only
You know what
did
I
that
mean?
for the Continental. They only did that for Winston. So
Yeah,
they
I was
kinda-
gonna say,
Right.
Yeah, they only did it for him. But if they were to do that for each of the other heads, I'll watch it.
I kind
But
of
as
think
a
that
movie,
also,
though, it has to be as a movie, though.
Nah,
It has to be
I
a
don't know.
movie.
I think that's kind of
It
falling
was
into
more
the
like a show,
category
you know.
of side characters being side characters, not needing their own movie. We kind of got into a discussion too about like a while back with with certain characters that are just side characters to be side characters. They don't need their own movie or film. It'll just be
Lawrence
too
Fishburne's
flooded.
characters is that perfect example?
Nah, not necessarily. Not,
I-
if you
I wouldn't-
think
I
about
don't
it,
really
think
care, to
about
be fair.
Underworld, but think about Underworld. They did a prequel for Underworld. Like, how did he get there before he became the father of the Dracula of baby girl? He killed his own daughter. How did he get to that point?
That's probably why I
He's
didn't
a side
watch it.
character. Yeah, another Len Wiseman movie. Like,
Uh,
oh, you didn't see it?
I mean, I saw Underworld 1, 2, and 3. I don't know. There was
Yeah,
a prequel.
Yeah, there was a prequel. What's the prequel? I think it was part 3.
Well, the
part
prequel
three was
is
part-
between
Part 3 was with the guy. It was his story, wasn't it?
there was
Hold on,
one with
hold
But yeah, I don't think every character in a movie
Rise
needs
of
their
the
own.
Lycans. Underworld,
Yeah.
Rise of the Lycans.
But yeah, that was the
Killed his daughter.
yeah. But I don't know if
Like,
it was a
damn, you
prequel.
killed-
I think
you
it was. I
killed
think it was.
your
I think it might
daughter,
have been a
man?
halfback to that. I don't know if it was the actual prequel. To be fair.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's probably why. Whatever. But I don't know. I don't think every
Hold on.
character.
Wait, what? It's not a prequel?
No,
That's
I
actually a prequel.
is it? It's a full. It's
Exactly
a
what
full
they
prequel.
did.
3. Okay. All right.
Yeah, they went back because remember in part 1 they said dude said he even killed his own daughter.
Oh, okay.
He said-
Okay.
And now they're like, why did he kill his daughter? She
Gotcha.
fell in love with a Lycan.
That's probably why
You know what I
Len
mean?
Wiseman only directed the first 2 and not the third one.
Yeah.
So, kind of makes
I don't
sense
think
why.
it-
Kind of makes sense why it's not the 1 and 2. What the? 1 and 2 swipe right.
Swipe left.
Swipe left on the third one.
Well,
Makes
I'll
sense.
say Swipe Right because that movie was really good. There was nothing wrong with that
I
movie.
ain't gonna lie, I probably have it on DVD. I ain't gonna lie, I probably did too, because I love all the Underworlds. So I believe you was a prequel for sure, but I don't think every character needs their own movie. There may be a show for sure, like they did with the Continental, but then it gets too saturated. Like maybe not really care about it. To be fair,
they did
Can't
the
say
same
that
thing
because they canceled the
with John.
Continental.
Yeah, they did it with Continental, but
Yeah,
I
but
think
you're not gonna do it with all the characters.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Only the interesting
That's
characters.
what I'm saying. It needs to be a movie, just
Yeah,
one
yeah,
shot
but-
deal. instead of
Nah,
making
I
a
don't
whole-
think so.
I wouldn't
Yeah,
think
it'd be 5
the
seasons
chick
of it.
from the I wouldn't think the chick from the Roscoe Roma. I don't think she's interesting enough to get us.
Yeah.
How do we know? They're
Yeah,
old.
like-
No
they're gonna
disrespect.
make
to
up
the
a story.
older folks. No disrespect to the older folks, but
Yeah.
they're considered legends in their own right because they're running
Yeah,
the whole
yeah.
movement.
Yeah,
What I'm
but
saying
like she's not
maybe
interesting
different.
enough as a viewer.
Yeah.
She's not interesting enough. Like Winston was an interesting character. You know, he was in charge of the Continental,
Yeah, 100%.
and we got his story. Like
Exactly.
me, I would do was it Lawrence Fishburne's character? He was like the leader of the underworld guys,
Okay,
or the bums. You know, I could see that.
right. That's
You know,
another
but like,
well,
what
they're
else?
doing
They're doing Donnie
Kane's-
Yen. They're
they're
doing Donnie Yen's
Kane's
character.
story.
Hold on, hey, say that.
They're
Somebody
doing
say what?
Kane. They're doing a
Kane, Donnie Yen's character.
Danny Yang's character. They're doing a spin-off from him from the John Wick.
You know, because he's an
So,
interesting character.
I mean, it depends. Like
He was
what
in there for
character
like
do you
seconds.
want to?
They're gonna do a spinoff. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Like it was that fast. But I mean, you know, in his own right, he's been in the martial arts
I mean,
world for
yeah.
like 30
Donnie
years.
Yen's Donnie Yen's an icon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
difference,
I get it.
yeah.
Yeah, he's in overseas. So
Yeah.
yeah, but I mean, I'm just
Nah,
spitballing. You know,
yeah,
what I
nah,
mean?
for sure,
It will
for
be
sure.
interesting. It will be interesting, you know, because why I say that because they're doing a lot of remakes. We need more original screen movies, man. We need more, you know. And I'm a big Sinners fan, and they proved it. Like, yo, this could be done. Like, you know, open up them doors and bring some of these, you know, let some people get a chance to write some stuff. You know,
Yeah.
it's there, it's on their desk.
Yeah.
You know, so what will it take before
Yeah.
we be like, yo, we're gonna make another remake? Did you guys know Ballerina is there's another Ballerina that came out in
Oh.
2023?
Yeah,
It's like, wait,
it's a
what?
Russian one.
Yeah, I believe it was a Russian one. It's just, you know, it's a lot of remakes, yo. Don't get me wrong, I love the movie that we watched, but it's like, fam, come on.
But yeah, but how do we know it's the
more-
same? Is it the same as John Wick, or is it?
Oh well, I didn't see, so I'm not gonna say it's similar to John Wick, but the synopsis: grieving the loss of a best friend she couldn't protect, an ex-bodyguard sets out to fulfill her dear friend's last wish, sweet revenge. What's Ballerina
It's an
about?
Asian flick.
Right. What was Ballerina's about? What? Revenge. You know what I mean? But that's all I'm saying.
John Wick.
To be fair, also, I would have actually preferred to see a spin-off series of Ana de Armas' character from Mission Impossible, to be fair. She was more interesting in that one, when in that whole gunfight sequence in the house with Tom Cruise. That's one.
Okay.
That's a spin-off I would have liked to see from that series, to be fair. This was
Cool.
yeah.
That'd be cool. And I mean, you know, we're outside looking in, but it's
Yeah.
doable. It's all doable, you know. But again, I mean, just going back to, let's not see a movie we saw from '88 to be like, damn, already? Like, so there's no other movies I can make? We're going back to '88? Like, it's crazy, man. But overall, you know, it's safe to say we all like the movie. Swipe right.
Yeah.
Right.
Swipe right.
Swipe right.
It was good. For an action
great.
movie, definitely, for sure.
Okay,
What
great.
Ansel said is this
Introduction to the
the
summer
introduction to
blockbusters.
the popular summer blockbuster.
Yeah. To be fair, though,
I don't think that's true. I think Mission Impossible was the
yeah,
introduction.
Yeah, I
to
was
the
gonna
Impossible
say-
was the intro. For
I
sure,
would
without
think
a
so.
doubt.
And Lilo and
Yeah.
Stitch.
Yeah.
Sit down,
Agreed.
Angel. Sit down.
I mean, even though you didn't like it, even you didn't like it, Thunderbolts for fair too was like the beginning parts. To be fair,
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
but
I don't know if I'll ever
definitely-
watch. To be fair, I don't know if I'll ever watch this movie again. To be fair, it was a good action
Really?
movie.
at all.
I don't know. It was a good
Well,
action movie, but I don't know if it was.
We
I
watched
gotta
it
watch it
today.
again.
We watched like the second half, and it was like
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah, exactly. It's a good second half movie, but like the beginning, it's like I don't know. I don't know if I'll. I mean, you know, it's a great action. It's the best action movie of the year so far. It definitely holds that title. Will I watch it again? Maybe if it's on TV.
Like I said, like I
I'll
rated
watch
it 8. I give it an
Yeah.
8. No, I think that's good.
It's solid. Yeah, I'm with you
Solid
on that.
8.
I'll give it 8. It was,
Steph
For
gave
what-
it a 9 last night.
I want to go that
Change your
high.
mind, Steph?
No,
I mean, I give it 8, but it's the best
I
action
give-
movie, so it's like kind of,
I'll
I'm
give
kind
it.
of like half and half.
I'll stick with the 8. I'll stick with the 8. Yeah.
Yeah, I give
Ern
it.
gave it a 10. You gave it a 10 or a 9?
no,
I
that's
give
wild.
it.
Give it.
Yeah, I was like,
Nah, I
damn.
didn't give
He
it.
said, "Wow."
Don't put word. I was like, damn.
Nah, I didn't
It
give
was
it.
good, but I don't know if it was 10 worthy.
Like Ansar
Nah.
gave it a 10, right? Was it Ansar? Oh, somebody gave
Did
it
he
a
give
10
it a
last
No, he
time.
gave it a 9.
He gave it a 9?
Give
But
it a
the
9. Yeah,
the
we give it a
equivalent for a
9.
9 is a 10 for that motherfucker. So
Yeah.
For him, right.
Damn.
No, equivalent a 9 for him is like 15.9.
yeah, seriously.
It's a shock that he's giving the movies a 9, and it's not easy. But I think I gave it like over 8.5. Like
You said
solid.
8.8. You said 8.8.
8.8.
That's what he said.
8.8. Yeah. This movie, I mean, this to me, again, there's nothing wrong with it. I don't do the it's not believable thing because that shit sounds stupid as fuck. It's not believable. It's a movie. Enjoy the movie. You know what I mean?
And that's what we love. We love the cinematography, the story, the
Mhm.
Build
choreography,
up,
the
suspense.
build up.
Yeah,
And we
man.
got all that.
We got all
Yeah.
that for sure.
Cinematography was amazing.
Yeah.
Just give
So-
for action movies. Just give me good action.
Yeah.
That's all. Give me some wow moments. Give me some cool moments. You know, for an action movie, was the story great? Nah, not really. But I was there for the action. That's what I went there for. I go to the movie.
Right.
You know, you gotta go. You gotta know what genre of movie you're watching when you go to the movie theaters and watch it, and know what the low points are gonna be before you go in there, and know what the high points are gonna be. Story, I
Right.
knew it was gonna be kind of mid. Action, I knew it was gonna be dope, and that's what I felt. That's what it was.
Right. And I mean, you know how it is. It's how many movies we've heard about Sweet Revenge, right?
Yeah,
Revenge,
100%.
So that's
Yeah,
why
exactly.
you
Yeah. Back
you
in
can't
the-
give this movie a 10 because you're like, oh, it's about revenge, right?
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Nothing beats
What happens?
Oh boy.
Right.
Oh,
So
yeah.
you know,
Ultimate
that's why
revenge.
Oh
Right,
my
so-
god, that's the craziest revenge.
That is probably
But-
one of the craziest stories.
That's a trilogy. That's a trilogy.
oh, say that again. What movie you talking about?
Old boy.
Old boy.
Old boy.
Oh boy.
You never saw Old Boy?
Never saw
No,
Old boy.
I think
Korean
we-
flick?
I
Oh,
They
think
have
we
a
mentioned-
remake. They have
No.
a remake of it.
Yeah, that's the one
But
I
the
watched. I
original
watched
one-
the remake.
the
Josh
original was-
Brolin, right?
Josh Brolin and yeah.
Josh Brolin, right?
And,
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
but there's a Korean
not-
one was made first.
I'm
Yeah.
not.
Oh, really?
I didn't watch that one. I watched the original.
I watched
The
the
Korean
I
flick.
watched
We
the
saw the
remake.
Korean.
I watched the remake.
Yeah, I watched the Korean one. Yeah.
Oh, it's like that. It's like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
good.
yeah.
I mean, it's a good. It's a good.
It's a good
It's a,
fucking
I don't
story.
want to say. I don't want to say. It's a good
I don't want to
story.
spoil it, but it's a good fucking.
It's a good story. It's a good
Really?
story.
good story.
Yeah, watch the
Yep.
remake. A remake was
What?
good too. You know, if you want to go OG and watch the Asian one, watch the Asian one. But Josh Brolin and Elizabeth Olsen was in the Scarlet Witch and Thanos is in the new one. They're the
Yeah, so
characters.
it's a
Yeah,
trilogy from the director Park Chan-wook, Vengeance trilogy. I don't think they're all related, but it's Oh Boy, Sympathy for Mr. Vengeance, and Lady Vengeance. So those are the three Korean.
I've
flicks
only
you gotta
ever
watch.
seen the first one.
Yeah, I've only.
Oh,
seen
boy.
one. Yeah.
Oh Boy, it's classic.
You
It's a
seen
fucking
all
classic.
three?
I think I remember I've seen all three, but I just can't remember. I gotta watch it again and then
Okay.
When it come out? When it
trigger.
come out? Because I know it was a minute.
2002, 2005.
Yeah, I know it was a minute.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, because I knew it was before the kids. I saw that.
Yeah, it's 2002. Oh Boy, actually, Mr. Vengeance came out first. Oh Boy came in 2002. Oh Boy,
Yeah.
2003, and Lady
Yeah,
Vengeance.
I knew I
2005.
saw that before the kids. Yeah.
But somebody let me borrow Oh Boy first, and they were like, "You gotta watch this one first." I was like, okay. And it was like in terms of like revenge flicks, that one takes the cake.
Wow, I gotta check it out.
Yeah, you gotta check it out.
Definitely.
But look, guys, before we leave, right? Jay, Jay knows all these gems, right? So if I make a $400 million movie overall and I need to break even, what's the number?
Probably close to 9. Because if it's a big budget movie like that, 400 million, you're putting at least over 150 in there. So that's at least, you got to make it close to at least 9.
Okay.
So like Thunderbolts probably was around there. It's probably gonna be like an L with that sense. But go ahead.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to say, I know it's not a month in the theaters yet, but Mission Impossible right now only grossed $454 million.
I think right now it's at its budget of what it made, right? So I don't think it's making back what it did. I mean, to be fair, most people have this Mission Impossible out of all of them probably ranked in the bottom 4 of the movies.
Okay.
Like I watching a lot of people like. I mean, I loved it because it was the last one. Wasn't in the best for sure. No, definitely not. But for what it was, I loved it. So that's why I gave it a pretty high score. But most people have this as one of the bottom 3 movies of the franchise. So it's not surprising it's not making its money back, the whole 900. But you still got to give credit to Tom Cruise for this movie because this is one that was made during the pandemic and he had all those strict rules and everything. So he's the one that kind of almost saved the film industry with this movie, employing all those people and putting, making sure everybody was following under strict guidelines making sure no one was getting sick and everyone was staying healthy. So, it might not make all its money back, but it was still a good movie. So, it might be a financial loss per se, but, for what it was great,
We're gonna see, man, but I would be disappointed. And but if you said it's at the bottom of the all the Mission Impossible,
I think most people had it in the bottom 3. Number 3, I think most people had it. Most people had like number 2 as the worst, then like I think number 1, and then some people had number 3, and then this one, or some people had this one as a third spot. So,
which one was number 2 when he was on the motorcycle?
The one where he has like the eye to his like the knife to like his eye at the very end, like he was hanging from the cliff in the beginning with the sunglasses, being all bourgeois with the long hair.
I was in the I was in the
big. Most people have that one as the bottom one, and then it fluctuates. Some people put the third one actually with Philip Seymour Hoffman. Some people put the first one, the original one. Then they put this one. So, in the most consensus, this is in the bottom 4 of all of them.
Man, well, we're gonna see, guys. We're gonna see. So look, guys, this wraps up our show for the night. We got more stuff coming next week. Before we leave, Steph, the Oracle, just let them know where they can find us.
Absolutely. You guys can continue watching. We are here on Restream. We're gonna go on Wednesday next week after we come out from the expo. So it's
a group trip.
A group trip. It's gonna be super, super fun. But guys, keep going, keep watching. We're on YouTube, we are on X, we're on Threads, we are on Spotify, we are on Apple TV. Not Apple TV, Apple Podcasts. Well, you can play it on Apple TV, I think. Yeah,
you can.
Of course.
Right? Yes, you can, of course. And again, we're on all these platforms. And if you want to come and collaborate with us, let us know. We look forward to that. Keep it up, keep it going. We want to see you guys next week. We're gonna talk about all stuff. Everything. We're gonna talk about it. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
Tech event.
One more thing. Jay forgot one gem.
What? What? Killer of Killers?
No, Ballerina.
What? Okay, go ahead.
The how many words John Wick had? How much he got paid?
I saw you posted. One of y'all posted that, so I'm gonna let y'all handle it. I didn't add it to my notes, but
Yo, hold on, Dre. Why you counting my man John Wick pockets, fam? He said that's 39,000. That's
my man had 380 words throughout the whole film.
This one right here?
Yeah, 380 words, and each one was worth 39,000 per word.
So the letter A.
I gotta do the math now. Hold on, man. God damn, that's a lot of money. So how many words was it?
380.
380 times $39,000.
Carry the 1 plus
Carry the 1
divided by 2 squared.
14
million. 14.8 million.
That's ridiculous.
My man saved the movie.
That's like a quarter of the budget.
That's like a quarter of the budget.
What's the budget? Yeah.
What is that? That's a crazy percentage, man.
And I told my peoples who was with us, my boy Mike. He was
the
like,
math ain't mathing. Let's double check again.
That's 18% of the budget just on him.
Jesus Christ.
Well, he's part of the franchise.
Well,
he is the franchise.
You is the John Wick world.
Right.
That's crazy.
And at the
From the world of John Wick, remember?
From
the world of John Wick.
That's it. Remember the movie. That's how the movie is. That's title. It's from the world of John Wick.
The world of John Wick.
Ballerina.
It's not Ballerina. The world of John Wick. It's the other way around.
From the world of 380 words presents.
Yeah. From the guy that doesn't talk a lot but makes a lot of money. Ballerina.
Yo, it's funny. It's funny when you think about it. When he was fighting towards the end, fighting her, he just kept go.
Yeah,
you have a choice.
Yeah. Stop it. Just leave.
Just leave.
You have until 12.
You have until 12.
You have until midnight.
32
The door's
minutes.
not closed. It's like, yo, fam, you're making a lot of money.
Contracts closed.
This was too good, man.
But look,
it's done.
Yeah.
Is she dead? No. The other thing is dead.
He
is.
It's done.
39.
You just drag it. He's done.
Where's my dog?
That's exactly what happened. I killed my.
Wait. I have a stupid question. Did they pay for the apostrophe? Like the he apostrophe s? Is it two separate words?
If he said
two words,
if he said he is, then yes. If he just said he's, no.
hilarious, yo.
He is
No,
dead.
No, that's hilarious, yo.
Yeah.
As
That,
if he
yo,
said
look,
his. He's out of fucking 39,000.
Like,
$39,000.
John, use the
for one.
contractions. We can't pay you anymore. Use the
pay him enough.
contractions, please. Use the
Hyphenate that
contractions.
bitch.
Hyphenate it, please.
Hyphenate that shit.
The
Don't
director's
say
probably.
o'clock. Don't
the-
say
the-
o'clock. Just say 12.
You know how they have that final
Midnight,
shot?
not 12
Yeah.
o'clock. That's fucking 3 right there.
No. You get one. You get one of those.
You know how they have that final shot, and they say, "Look, this is the final shot because the way the sun's going down.
Yeah.
Like, don't say no more words. We're good." What if he
Yeah.
said, "I'm done"? You mother!
Oh,
You went over the budget with saying
my
those two
Lord.
words.
That's hilarious.
That's hilarious, man.
That's so
But
funny.
look, y'all, this is 20 Talk 20. I'm your boy, B. Steph the Oracle,
Good night, guys.
Andre, aka Dirty, who's yawning.
I gotta go to bed.
Woo!
I gotta work
You gotta go to work.
later.
And Party J, aka Gems, man.
Yes, sir. You know it.
Great job, guys. If anything, we'll see you next week.
Yes, you guys. Have a good night, guys.
Peace.
Bye.